Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're playing in Stars and Time. It's gonna be great. Esat, why aren't you sized correctly? I can see that. Oh well. I think it's sized. Yeah. It took a second to pick me up. To be like, oh yes, that's fair. It takes a second sometimes. But I'm here now. And we are going to continue from here. We're in Act 3. We'll see how far we get. I'm going to flip a coin. Right, we just finished doing something. Did we beat the king? Is that what we did? Yeah. Whoa. You put yourself in front of Odile so she doesn't have to see how impossibly high you are. Clouds! So high! Madame, are you okay? I'm fine. Siffrin protected me from the worst of it. You stand on your tiptoes. Well, look at the ground and take my hand, madame. I won't let you fall. Thank you. Come on, everyone. Come on. The head housemaiden is just ahead. Come on. Belle, wait up. One step at a time, madame. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we just defeated the king the second time. Head housemaiden! Mirabelle. Once more. That's the head housemaiden? She's so tall. She might have 3 heads on you, Isabeau. She's so pretty. Oh, head housemaiden, you're okay. The house, and when the king... Mirabelle, oh dear one. I'm so proud of you. Look at you. The savior of Vaugarde. You saved the house. And the whole country. Sorry, Chad, it's been a long day and I got very excited about it. Anyway, hi Val, hi Rice, hello everybody. We are clearly playing in Stars and Time. We did a bunch of birthday celebrating today. So went to the museum and went on little adventures to look at all the museum things, and they have a new exhibit out. There's a new exhibit out, and it was fun too. And I got to learn words in Mi'kmaq today, because that's what the new exhibit is. Did I forget all of them? Not quite, but kinda. That doesn't mean that I can't continue to learn them though. So that's gonna be fun. Also, we got to learn a whole bunch of myths, and that's what I'm here for. I like listening to mythology and stuff. It's fun. Even if it's stuff I've already heard, it's nice to hear it told again, you know? And I got to see a whole bunch of porcupine beading, which is a thing here, where you take porcupine quills and you can use them to bead with, or you can weave porcupine quills into things. I don't know how to explain what I mean by that, but you'd know it if you saw it, probably. You can also weave pine needles into things, and that's really fun too. You have to soften them with water to do it, but you can, and it looks really neat. And you can dye the individual needles and slot them together and stuff, so you can make quite long, quite large, quite sturdy pieces. Like tables and the seats of chairs. Which is cool. I also went out to the there's a store there. I got little durian custard pie bite guys. Don't know how to explain them very well. They're really good. They're filled with durian. And there's a little egg yolk in the middle, which doesn't sound like it would be good, but it is. And I got little packets of spicy beef tripe, which I do like. You guys probably don't like it unless you're used to it, but I'm used to it, so I like it. It's spicy and it's covered in, this one's covered in spicy sesame stuff, and like spicy sesame stuff, and it's like chewy when you chew on it. I'm given to understand that, especially on an American palate that's not used to that sort of thing, that sort of not quite rubbery but chewy texture, especially in a meat product, isn't what y'all are here for, but I really like it. I'm used to that from you know, the sea. It's right good. The durian stuff is good. I also, I got a present. It was brightly colored plastic chopsticks. Well, alloy chopsticks. They're not plastic exactly. And salt caramel Pocky, which I'm excited for. Yeah, and the reason I am yapping away, as you might guess, is because there's an ad break over on Twitch. I don't know when YouTube decides to put ad breaks, or if it decides to put ad breaks on live streams. I can't tell. And I don't believe Moonbeam bothers to do that at all. But here we are, we're playing in Stars in Time. This is just the same as it was last time. Oh, and I got a toy shopping cart to play with. It's really little, so I fit in it. But it's small enough that Edmund can push it around for me. I could push it around too. Yeah, it's great. You saved the house and the whole country of Vogard. We all owe you a great debt. All of you. You smile. What? Oh, of course. Don't worry, just another day saving a whole country. You know how it is. Oh, I did not think the king would be so strong. When he attacked the house, everyone was counting on me, but there was nothing I could do. Hearing young Mirabelle, who was so shy and reserved, was the one to save all of Vogard. You look so much more confident in yourself now. I'm so glad I managed to give you some power before the king's curse took me over. Head house maiden, just so you know, everyone thinks the change god blessed me. Oh! But why would everyone think that? Well, people started saying it, and I couldn't say otherwise. Oh, well, that's a rather silly thing for them to think. I thought we all knew that the change god is a pretty lazy deity. Welcome in, Kiki! Hi! We're playing this, as you might guess. Wow. Isn't that a sacrilegious thing to say? Hi, Buttlace! Welcome in! But it's true. Oh, my dear Mirabelle. Did you think people would lose hope if they thought the change god wasn't the one who blessed you? I'm so sorry. I do not blame you, Mirabelle. You acted in a way you thought was right. I knew I was right to bless you. But... How much have you played of this? I have been through the whole game before. I am playing a fresh file for chat. This game is depressing. It's gonna hurt you in ways. We are in Act 3. This goes to Act 6. It's sad, but don't worry. I'll be here. I really like to voice when people lose their minds. I love voicing when people lose their minds, when they just go absolutely ballistic or absolutely devastated. Mirabelle's already had her, like, just before we fight the king moment, freaking out. And I'm just, like, overjoyed to have voiced that out. It was so much fun to voice her, like, sobbing like that. I liked it. But, why me? Well, I only had the strength to bless one person, and I was already toast, and you were almost out of the house when the king attacked. So really, you were the only logical choice. That's it! And housemaiden Mirabelle, you have always been the most hardworking housemaiden in the house, always striving to learn new things, to better yourself, always meeting challenges head-on, even if you didn't think you'd succeed. You were the only logical choice, yes, But you were also the only right choice. Good recovery. I 100% believe that that's a recovery. That she came up with that on the spot. Head housemaiden. No, Euphrasie. Thank you. Aww. The head housemaiden boops Mirabelle's nose. You're still so stinking cute, Mirabelle. And you, Mirabelle's companions. Thank you for helping her get this far. You have my gratitude and the entire country of Ogards. No problem at all, Madame Housemaiden. It was an honor. Truly, it was nothing. You smile. Soon, you'll be able to go back to your normal lives, away from battle and strife. Finally, you'll be able to go home. Hi, Origem! Welcome in! We're having fun with Stars in Time. I've read the scene out before, but we just started a new stream, so I'm reading it out again. But I don't want to go home. I know. If there's anything the House of Dormont can do to thank you, please do not hesitate. But for now, bask in the feeling of a job well done. Here again. Last time you got here, you looped right back to the start after talking to the head housemaiden, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, will time loop back again? Alright, let's talk to everybody. We'll talk to Isabeau last. What's wrong? It's really over, right? Like, for real, for real? It's over? The king is gone? For real, Bon. So then, I can go back to Bambouche and see my sister again? She'll be okay? She'll move around? I'm sure of it. How about this? Huh? If she's not moving when you go see her, you can punch me 3 times. Deal. Wait, that's such a long journey, though. I'm not gonna go find you just so I can punch you if you're wrong. I have theories about this game, but I don't want to get spoiled nor spoil anyone else. That's fair. We are on Act 3, so don't worry. This game is best if you go in blind. That's true. I will say I'm not necessarily a fan of recommending people go into things blind because trigger warnings can't cover everything. They cover broad strokes, but there are niche things that can really hurt people. On the other hand, if you know that something, if you're recommending this to a friend or something, you already know what those niche things are, presumably. So you can be like, yeah, no, it's best if you go in blind, but without spoiling you, I gotta warn you that this is in here. It's not in the warnings because it's not like super common. Don't do like the Doki Doki Literature Club people did. I wouldn't have minded if that was marketed honestly. I did not care for Doki Doki. I did not care for Doki Doki's marketing. Just tell me it's a horror game. Oh well. Just as dumb as your sister not being okay when we just won. Oh. Oh! You're right! Okay, then I'll believe you. Hopefully I won't have to walk forever to punch you. You laugh. Before you forget, though, do you have some snacks left? Oh, well... Bunny looks through their pockets. Wait, I have some pineapple slices left? I won't give them to you. I'm super hungry. That way I'll survive until I eat dinner! See? Aren't I so smart? Very smart. But you're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to talk before talking to Isabeau. Yes! Whoop whoop. We did it. We won, etc. Whatever. This was quite a workout. My entire body is screaming. Savior of Ogard, huh? That's something to add to my list of accomplishments. But now I can finally go back to traveling. I'd be curious to visit some more Guardian cities and hear what they have to say after an event like this. Isabeau was trying to tell us something super duper important. That's true. Also, I will say, this entire game, the whole plot of this game could have been solved with a little bit of clear and open communication and the ability to recognize and understand your emotions. It'll be weird to travel alone now, but I'll get used to it again. Or I could just go home to Kaboo. She won't tell you, but to do your research? Are you hoping I'll tell you now that our journey is over? Keep dreaming. Boo. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? And come to Kaboo anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Siffrin, is everything... Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my bucket! Crab, yeah! Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin, alright? You nod. Sif does have to learn things the hard way. Okay, if you want to know a funny fact, the creator said that if it was literally anyone else stuck in the loops, they would have gotten out in under 10 loops. Yeah. Well, that's because Siffrin is... Siffrin has a lot of internalized ideas about what they need to carry by themselves. And the other thing that I've noticed about Siffrin is that he's got a lot of he's got a lot of problems where he doesn't want to take a where he doesn't want to take up space. Like, they don't seem to know how to ask for help at all, or that they're allowed to need it. And like, that's the problem here. The whole problem here is that Siffrin needs help and has also come to rely on these people a lot more than anyone else. This might sound a little bit silly, but I feel like the way that Siffrin's behaving, the problem here is that they've attached that he's attached himself to these folks as effectively family, and that taking them away or them all leaving feels like not only a betrayal of trust and a betrayal of the close relationship, but also is a disruption of routine and what is normal and all of that. And the way that he takes it is really hard. Like, harder than most people. This game is fun to play so far. I find the battle system a little bit rudimentary, which means that sometimes I make mistakes because the battle system is sort of easy enough that I'm like, that I get distracted in the middle. But it's still good. Siffrin! I'm not dreaming, am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? We really won? We really won, Mira. Oh, think change. I don't think I can believe it just yet, to be honest. We fought the king, and the last attack I dealt did the trick and defeated him, but it's been such a long journey, you know? I can't believe it's over. She's shaking. Breathe with me? Okay. You both breathe slowly. In. And out. You make a confused face. Oh, no, I'm just thinking. You can be so nice, Siffrin. Are you? You don't look like you believe it, but it's true. You know, I know we haven't known each other for that long, but I hope you know I really treasure your company. I do. I really do. And so, thank you. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. You smile. I'm sure you're excited to go back to traveling on your own. But don't forget me, okay? Come see me at Dormont anytime. I'd love to hang out. Promise. Sorry, Mirabelle. You all might have to hang out for a little bit longer. Yeah, that's true. The battle system isn't supposed to be the focus. I'm glad the game reminds you to breathe while you're going. Sif! We did it! We did it, Sif! We did it! We stopped the king! We can finally go back to our normal lives! Isn't it great? It is. Yeah! I said... Do you remember what I said at the clock tower? You remember. You wanted to tell me something. Yes. Yes. Okay. Phew. Sif. Sifferini. Siffrin. Spit it out, Isabeau. Everyone. I'm so glad we managed to win. Can you believe it? I think this calls for a group hug. Group hug! Pass. Of course you'll pass. You and Fred never join group hugs. Zah! Group hug! Group hug! Group hug! Sure, I guess it's just time for a group hug. Yay! You watch Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Bonnie hug. What did you have to... Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It wasn't that important. Come on, go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. But, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure you say hi when you're near Jovant, okay? You nod. Okay, housemaiden, let's go. Traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. Issa annoys me. He is the kind of character that can annoy folks. I suppose there's a not insignificant number of people who hate Bonnie. Which is weird, because I'm like, no, she's great. She's like 12. As long as you remember she's like 12 and her sister is frozen in time. Their sister. Gosh darn it, I'm doing it again. As long as you remember that Bonnie is like 12 and their sister is frozen in time, then, like, their actions make a lot of sense. I can see some folks reading into them, like, weirdly. Going like, they're really obnoxious. But I think that's fine. Of course they're obnoxious. They're like 12. And they are trying to save their sister. Odile is also kind of obnoxious, but you don't see me getting on people's nerves about that. He got it in his mind to be a himbo, sacrificed his best traits, and fails to be the fake stuff he wants to be instead of building what he wants to be. Ooh. Isabeau's a lot of things. He, not sure how to explain, so I'm not going to. Because it would be spoilers. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll go back to your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch. If only for young Mirabelle. It's the same so far. You should ask her something quickly in case the loop restarts on its own again. Something like, you said something was broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she... Oh! Zifrin! I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back. Back when everything started. You inhale sharply, almost choking on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars. No, 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 no. She is. You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it, say something! I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I had noticed sooner. I should have seen it, prevented it. No, 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 she could have answered your questions. Why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation, why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me! You feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. The curtain falls. The head housemaiden said the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the exact same thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but it was like you weren't here. Why? The king spoke of something called timecraft. It might be time to find out more. You should ask the Dormont librarian, see if they know something. Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, there are crash out moments that, Zifrin, you're up! Here again. You'd like to make sure Mirabelle doesn't get upset, but is there any way to make this conversation go faster? Something like, hey Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh! I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely. I'll let everyone know. You're right! We don't have a moment to lose. But, wait, do you know where everyone... Talk to you later, Mira. Oh, okay? You tell Mirabelle about the carrot method so she can learn that one skill. Well, wait, how did you know about... And wink. Oh, okay. Mirabelle learned the skill Adorable Moving Shield again. You watch her go. Oh, right, it is Act 3. It doesn't matter, but long story short is the carrot method is something that you use to learn spells. And it makes a spell click. It's Mirabelle. It's you. Can you draw me something I can take with me? If you don't know the carrot method, you don't need to know it. The carrot method is a complicated way, is like a mnemonic for a complicated way to learn spells as far as we can tell. But everyone who knows magic in this setting when Zifrin was like, carrot method, everyone who knows magic was just like, if you don't know what it is, you don't need to know. And the game never tells you, as far as I know. Can you draw me something I can take with me? Yes! It's you and your allies. Ah. It's me and my friends. Thank you, talented one. While we're here. You think about the incident. There we go! You remember. We did this once before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think. You stopped at a boulangerie nearby. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day, even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa's Vogardian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odil's Cabuan accent. But your accent stayed unique. Foreign. The boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Could he remember the lights still? The shapes they cut in the darkness? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? You left the boulangerie running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your allies, ever. 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 No matter what, you'd make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant when you got back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything. Do 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 do. Anyway, time to get your... Yep, I'm from up in the sky for sure. Yep. Thank you for this gift. Alright. Boop their nose. Huh? Did you do something? Frog spell. Did you make me a frog? Hey! Not cool! Frogs are... Oh! Frogs are so cute! They are? Thank you, kind wizard, for making me a frog. Sorry, I like talking to those kids. It's fun. Ooh, oven! Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie! Hey, friend. What do you want? Oh yeah, Val, you said you were going to help me out with King Quest. Along with the rest of chat. I'm not asking these guys if they need help with anything yet. It was my idea this time, though. Okay, Librarian Timecraft. You got it. Wait a minute. Change. Long thingy thing. We're gonna have to climb the house naturally anyway this time, so long thingy thing it is. Okay, now to get to Odile. Wait, shop is up here. Odile! Oh, Siffrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back of the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Yeah. Yes, Mirabelle and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Me and Issa will share. You really don't have to talk to everyone again. I like that the game tells me things like that. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. It hasn't been too bad so far. New loop, new blessing. Always speed. This seems like a good book club game. It is. If you were going to study games as literature, this game would be really good for that. I follow a YouTube channel that hasn't posted in quite some time called Games as Lit, where they study games as a piece of literature. They apply all those things that your English teacher gets you to apply to stories, but to video games. To the Moon! Oh, To the Moon is great. Maybe I will play that for you guys someday. Also, hey, Fiera, you ever wanted to talk to the Change God themselves? Yes? Can you do that? Is that allowed? But first, King Quest. And also, we're going to sharpen the knife. Where's Dormont's library? Oh, right. Mira's in front of it. Well, her papers. Right. Ah. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house. But the house is, well, closed until further notice, since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are you? Anything about Timecraft? Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. You should look through the books about craft. We have one here, but it might not talk about Timecraft much. I wonder, where could you find astronomy books? Wow, gosh, I done been punked. Hi, Momo! Hello! Hello! No, don't! You can stay! There's spoilers. You can stay. Hello. Fair, drop another Splatoon stream and my life is yours. I mean, I might have been, Anyway, I'll see you guys all on Monday. We'll see. I don't know yet. It's gonna depend on how I'm feeling about it. And how my wrist is feeling. It is fun. I do like it. It's just, I can't always keep up to 3 hours of Splatoon, you know? So we'll see how we go. Giving you the views you deserve, Pierre. Aww. Oh. Aww, thank you. I have 3 different places I stream now. I have here, YouTube, and Moonbeam. For those of you that don't know what Moonbeam is, I consider it kind of like, it's new. It's brand new. So I wandered off to go test it out. And so far it's doing me well. Val's been teleporting to that stream too. Was it you? Did you get a lemonade slushie? Goals. As long as it's not Panera Bread's lemonade, I would be so scared for you. I wonder, where could you find Craftonomy books? Craftonomy? The librarian notices your confusion. Oh, the study of craft in general is called Craftonomy. I don't think the libraries here or in the house carry any. Maybe you should look elsewhere? Also, why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. Someplace other than the libraries. Maybe someone's dorm room in the house? Candle making room! I know the candle making room! Yeah, I remember the candle making room. I know where we're going. Yeah, I get this. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa! Sif! Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cute joke. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's pretty. Uh-huh. Tremendous tree! Yeah, yes! You both laugh. You wait for him to touch you. You're beginning to think he never will. You look at his hand coming closer. Closer? As expected, his hand stops just above your shoulder. Ha! That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but you want to talk before I go? Flower for you. What? A flower? For me? You're the only one here, Isa. Haha, yeah! Isabeau takes the flower and cradles it gently in his hands. Thanks, Sif. I'll treasure it forever. He seems happy. Huh? A sleepover? Crab, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bonbon and Mira will share. Madame Odile will take her own. Which means we'll share beds again, Sif! I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Alright, alright. We've done this conversation before. Hey, Loop. Is there a conversation about craftonomy and craftology? There is. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever, getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? You need help on how to find out more about the king. About the king. What should I do for now? So you talk to the king. Seems like he's using some type of craft called Timecraft to freeze people in time, huh? Timecraft. I don't know much about it myself, but, as always, if you need information about something, you should read a book. Maybe ask the librarian in the Dormont Library. She might know something. Any other questions? So you've talked to the king and found out about something called Timecraft, was it? I wonder where you'd be able to find out more about it. There might be a book about it somewhere. Oh, right. Okay. Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? No, my turn. So, I'm sure you must have questions about me at this point. Theories. About who I am. Might be. That sort of stuff. Am I correct? Hatboy just has too much to remember. That's true. Fair, you know what to pick here. Probably. Low-key, if I experience the same stuff over and over, it'll all become white noise to me too. That's true. I don't have questions about him, but, sure. You also get that way when you get stuck in a castle, or is it the Oblivion? Oh. Of course you do. Loop's just too mysterious, suspicious from head to toe. Of course you do. I'm just too mysterious, suspicious from head to toe. So, lay it on me. I'm so curious as to what you think. Who or what do you think I am? You're... Change God, part of the universe, the favor tree, a ghost, one of my allies, me, the king, the head house maiden. I don't know. You're me. Ha! Ha! Ha ha ha! Sure. Yeah. Sure. I'm you. Ha ha! Loop is laughing so hard you feel like they're about to fall over. So, am I right? Yeah, sure. You found me out. Loop is still snickering. Results inconclusive? Nah, nothing. See you later, Stardust. They gently wave you goodbye. You give them a nod and walk away. Well, see, the thing is that I don't think Loop is genuinely laughing. I think it wouldn't matter what you picked there. I don't think Loop is genuinely laughing. Okay, we finally got the incident. We thought about it and we remembered it. Do I have everything I need in this little town? I gave a flower away. I have the friendship drawing. I have a long thingy thing. I have advice from the librarian. I have advice from the librarian. I have the four-pointed leaf. Yeah, we're good. Kingdom Hearts reference missed? Oh, I don't always remember Kingdom Hearts very good. Though I do love Kingdom Hearts. We've got Kairi, we've got Naminé, we've got Roxas and Sora, and then we've got nobodies for people's heartlesses. It's bonkers. I love it. Dude, I just heard about this game. Welcome in! We're in Act 3, so if you are trying to go in without spoilers, we are in Act 3. This is still a very fun game, and I like it a lot. Even though it is it is quite heavy in parts. But I like voicing people when they're crashing out. No, I spoiled myself. You're good. All right, good enough. Siffrin, you're here. Yeah, we don't care. I've been through this enough. The food always tastes the same. You eat anyway. We'll stay with you, Mira. We have no other choice, after all. Wow! Oh. Against your will, you hold your breath. I don't have anything to tell you right now, chicken. But I will. When we beat the king. That's still so ominous, Issa. Okay. You close your eyes. You wonder if you'll be able to sleep again tonight. Hey, Fiora, should I cosplay Sif? Yes, get a big hat. Everyone deserves a big hat. I deserve a big hat. I know you know I know I don't have one. But I deserve a big hat. I have a little hat. It's got stars. Oh, G hit me! I see Chibi Odile. Yes! We're just walking into the... We're walking into the house. Now, I'm gonna remember, I have things to get while I'm here. I have a whetstone to grab. Oh no, wait, we have to do the sadness fight first. That's a tutorial. It's literally Utopia, me, War, and Fier. Aww! Wait, who did you put... Who did you put me in? Which of these people am I standing in for? What? Fier, we've been over this. Yeah, I know. I forgot. I didn't get back until like 7 tonight, and I got up at like 9ish 10 and went out. I've been gone all day. We did. It's true. I did a birthday party about it today. I don't know nothing about nothing. Oh, yeah, there is. It's true. I am only 4 centimeters tall. I do identify with Bonnie quite well. You managed to beat the king earlier. You feel stronger. In a while, Rockadile. Ooh, rose-printed glasses. Deals weak paper damage to one enemy. 2 turns. 2 jack points. Bang! You breathe in and out. We did it! See, Mira, it wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead. Circle key. No time. Can we can make Odile suspicious of us? Good work, Bonnie. And a pendant shaped like a bell. Ding ding. Goes ding ding when I walk. I saw that in the last episode of the Let's Play I was watching. Oh. How do you do that? You just have to do certain things, gather up enough weird points, get to the king, fight him, and talk to her in the final room, if I recall. Okay. Bonk. Key time. Boot. Oh, wait! Siffrin, I just remembered. This room is... And press the switch. Ah! You start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not above using a guide for this game. Oh! We hydrate as chat demands.
Body break.
And a big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, I have been working all day out of the doors. We'll do some arm circles, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Was there anything in here? Oh, right. Nope. We don't want to touch tears. I don't want to touch tears. No more tears. Oh, I should have. Ah, well. That's new. I know. Everyone uses a guide for this game. Even I did. That's fair. Wait, this is the storage room, isn't it? Would walking in here with paper towels be a way to contain the tears? Oh. Probably. But I feel like the paper towel will get frozen in time. What does taciturn mean? Ah. Taciturn means I'm so tired that... No. Okay. Oh no. Discord, no. That's a lot to do. Yeah, we do put star crests in tears. Oh, okay. It's just options. There's the weird sadness. Oh, just get a total of 15 weird points. Okay. Was this one scissors or rock? I guess we'll see. Paper! That's gonna take it out, and I'm not gonna get my jackpot. It had like 1 HP left! Let's go. No kill like overkill! That looks like someone. It's true. Okay, we have a star crest. Wait, did I actually need to use the star crest on these tiers down here? Right. Well, I don't know what that water was, but the crest made it go away. Oh, wait! I remember! Those were tears. The villagers in Dormont call them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Good thing we found this crest, then. Doing it first. Ow! Stars. You hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Why do you never remember this stupid counter? Oh no, Sif! Do you still have trouble judging distance? Let us know if you'd like anyone else to take the lead. I have a new theory. Yes. Never authenticated or verified. Oh, that's fine. Ah! Oh. This one's paper, which is a sad, terrible thing to be when we're all scissors. Little twirl. When we're all scissors. That's understandable. I forgot DMs were a thing on Twitch. You guys know what I always tell you. Curate your own internet experience. If you run into something that you don't want to do that you don't want to do on the internet, don't. Oh yeah, obviously. She's made of scissors. In one hit. Bunny! Nice. Nice to meet you. Uh-oh. She doesn't know the skill yet. Oh, it's an ad break. Actually, I too will be right back. Okay, I'll be right back, chat. Be good. Alright, I'm back, everybody. What are we doing? What's going on here? Welcome back! They knew I was about to go off on social media eating up my generation's time. Oh no! It's very hard to be outdoors, though. You have to remember. I'm gonna tell you all a tale about a time before the internet existed. I'm gonna tell you all a tale. You're all gonna settle in and I'm gonna tell you all about a tale. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in days gone by. Now settle down, chat. I'm gonna tell you a story. Once upon a time, in days gone by, if you wanted to go outdoors, you just could. But the problem is that because of, alright, settle down. Grandma Fierre's back to being yapping. Once upon a time, you could go outdoors. You were allowed to. You could just do that. And, there were bugs. And we liked it that way. Because there were lots of bugs and we were just kind of used to it. What are we doing with Leet Speak? Good gravy. Anyway, and we could just go outdoors. But unfortunately, some people came along and were like, what if, and hear me out here. And everyone was like, yeah. And they were like, what if stranger danger? And we were like, huh. I don't think strangers are dangerous. And they were like, we do. And everyone else was like, that seems a bit silly. And then someone was like, well, actually, maybe it isn't. And then everyone else eventually, because humans are like that, was like, well, I guess. And then it kind of moved on. And now we're in a situation where, because of things like the Stranger Danger campaign, people don't trust their neighbors. And it's one of the many ways that capitalism broke down community. Because capitalism doesn't work as well when we have community. Because why should I have to go out and buy, so imagine for a moment, if you will, you need a casserole dish. If you need a casserole dish for an event, and you know your neighbors, you might know that, like, Goody Martha has a casserole dish you could borrow. So you just knock on her door and be like, could I borrow your casserole dish? I promise I'll bring it back clean and nice. And then she'd be like, oh, and you'd be like, yeah, we're having a funeral for my dog's cat. And then you get to borrow it and make a casserole. And then you bring it back clean and nice. And that's how it was. These days, you have to buy it yourself, probably from Amazon. Capitalism wants rugged individualism instead of people being a collective. Capitalism wants American exceptionalism and manifest destiny. Specifically. The current flavor, anyway. It's true, humans do need community. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have. Did you know that all of you being here creates a virtual community? Did you know that? 'Cause I did. I also know that humans will pack bond to, like, anything. Guys, I painted eyeballs on a rock. And do you know what humans did with it? They were like, oh no, what's his name? And I went, that is a rock. And then one of them went, so he's Mega Man. And I went, no? Because I didn't know yet. It's great. And anyway, he lives in the aquarium and they move him around from tank to tank. And sometimes when his eyes get a little funky, they repaint them a little bit. But they take him from tank to tank so he can see everything. Which is great. I love that he gets to travel. Contrary point. Walk into the Taco Bell and talk to the cashier. And here's a big point. Don't throw up. In the Taco Bell? That's hard. I don't like the smell of the inside of a Taco Bell. We only have one around here that isn't a KFC. I miss 90s Taco Bell. Shrimpies! I'm gonna have shrimpies on my birthday. Very excited. Oh, no, it's just the regular smell of Taco Bell. Like the regular food smells of Taco Bell, but I don't like them. Something about it, it's like, it makes the air a little bit greasy and I don't like it. Shrimpies. Oh, I'm gonna have sushi on the 25th. On the 25th, which is Tuesday. On the 25th, which is Tuesday, I'm gonna have sushi. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna hurt myself by eating too much of it because I'm very small. So more than one piece is probably too much of it. Oh, oopsie doodle. But I'm gonna do it. Ooh, we do love Chinese food. I make the distinction between real, like, between proper and, like, fast food. We have 3 different places in my city that do Chinese food, or right on my street that do Chinese food. And I know this sounds insane to all of you, probably. We have one that's in a little building next to a thrift store. We have one directly across the street from that. And we have one down the street a little ways from those two. Yeah, North American Chinese food is enjoyable for different reasons. One of the 3, they all serve the American, like the North American Chinese food stuff. Which, to be fair, is trying to recreate dishes with the ingredients that you have here. Because a lot of things couldn't be sourced here, so you had to replace stuff with other stuff that you could get. There are situations, like, okay, imagine for a moment if you move to a completely different country with a completely different climate for growing stuff, and an absolutely different, like, food palette, and you're like, okay, I want to recreate the taste of the food that I know from home, but it requires a bunch of things from home that I don't have here, so what's close enough? And that's how we get, like, North American Chinese food. That's how we get a lot of sort of North American styled foods that aren't necessarily North American. There's even oh gosh. There's even a lot of commentary too on, like, okay, so at home, some of the food that we make regularly is made completely differently if you go back to its country of origin. Because we don't have those ingredients here. I want an apple pie, but all I have are these gourds. That's kind of like how it is. I suppose more accurately, I would like an apple pie made of Macintosh apples, but all I have are these garbage spy apples. What do I do? You do what you can with what you have. Sorry, I don't like spy apples. I'm really mean to them. They're kind of flavorless, actually, for me. But I'm really picky about apples. You guys know that. I want some crab rangoon. Ooh, rangoon. crab, yeah! I did it again. I love shrimpies. I love a lot of things. There's shrimpies. There's delicious crabs if you can get into them. Lobsters. I love lobsters a lot. Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot. Nice. Helen, was that a lie? There is a mock apple pie that uses gourd instead of apples. There's also a mock apple pie that uses potatoes instead of apples. It depends on how you're used to your apples being. You can also make a mock apple crumble with potatoes instead of apples. But yes, using gourds will work too. There's a couple of different things that'll work just fine. But that's kind of the deal. Sometimes you just do what you can with what you got. I don't know if you guys remember this old-timey cooking show, but there was this old-timey cooking show once upon a time. Ritz crackers. Oh my golly. I've had some depression food. I remember Ritz crackers. I know what you guys are thinking. Fier, you didn't live through the Great Depression, did you? It doesn't matter. I've had food from the Great Depression. I've had things like water pie, which I don't know how to explain. It's weird. It is still sweet. It's just weird. I've had water pie, because of all the different food allergies hanging around. In some folks and the people I was trying to feed, I accidentally stumbled upon the recipe for chocolate cake from the Great Depression. It doesn't call for eggs or basically anything. It wants cocoa, it wants flour, it wants honey or sugar, whichever you have, and then it wants probably water and oil. It doesn't even care if you have milk. I want to try water pie low-key. It's very mild. Be prepared. It is remarkably mild. Which makes sense, because, like, it's just water sweets. Have you had a raindrop cake before? Probably not. I said that out loud, and then I was like, no, wait, hold on. The answer is probably not. Malunga fritters are tasty. Bonk. Oh, but Val, you want to try them because Sif likes them. I don't care, I still want to try them. Exactly. Wait, hold on. I gotta know. Big steel thing with a stone on it and an oven for weapons. Yeah, these things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge and that's an anvil. And that stone is a sharpening stone. Oh, then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. You put the stone in your pocket along with your souvenirs. I remembered to stop there. Good thinking me. Bye, Sadnesses. I'm busy. Oh! There's a recipe for them in the manual. Oh, good! You could cook them. I will tell you right now, the only reason that I learned to play Ocarina is because I got all excited about Ocarina of Time and was like, that's a woodwind instrument, I can play a woodwind. Oh, it has a digital manual. I didn't know. That's really cool. Oh, fun! I miss when games had manuals that would tell you, like, story stuff about them. Broken egg key. Yes. You draw a card at random. The card has a drawing of a pair of scissors. The bottom says 2 of swords. Oh, interesting. Some vials. Smells like wax. Craft candles. A craftonomy book. Oh, is this a craftology book? Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protecting craft chapter? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft, not your fortune. A book about the study of craft? Could it have any information about timecraft, maybe? Does that craftonomy book have anything on timecraft? Timecraft? What for? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? We don't have time. What's timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on timecraft then? Ugh, fine. Odile flips through the book. It does have a section on timecraft. Alright. Is this Odile's theme? I haven't looked up the names of any of the songs on Spotify or anything. Alright, so timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. Like, I don't know if this is Odile's theme or if the other characters get leitmotifs, but I hope they do. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? Stop in time. That's what the king does, right? So, the king is using timecraft? The king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. I've heard scholars outside of Vogard are really excited right now. Timecraft confirmed to be real. So, they're happy because he froze people in time? Well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we know about timecraft. Think about how timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time, but it could be used for many other things. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time, too. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Maybe make buds grow into trees in an instant. Worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Whoa! Whoa. The possibilities are endless and terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands. And definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for anything from the user, but crafting time? It was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately. Huh? Kill them dead? Kill them dead! And yet, the king is still alive. So it raises the question, what gave him enough power to use timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabeau. You have, pretty smart insights sometimes. I sure do! Timecraft is what the king uses, and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though. Siffrin. You shrug. Timecraft, a type of craft that allows the user to control time. Isn't that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power. So then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask a king about this. But what if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you anything about timecraft? You've talked to the king and the head housemaiden, and those really are the only people that would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Oh, are those really the only people who would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Anyone seen Wakfu? Some time manipulation specific reason. I have never seen Wakfu. I feel like I know what it is vaguely, but I've never seen it. Actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I have... You know what? To the internet! Just for a moment. I need to know if I have seen it. Nope! I was thinking of something else. Best written villain ever, Season 1. Amazing! Who else could you talk to about the loops, to theorize? Oh, wait. There is one person. Who's that, Sifrin? Ah. My lovely star spouse. Oh. Well, we'll still talk to the king when we get there. Darn it, Odil's just gonna finish this thing off. I feel like anyone other than Sifrin would have communicated with their party members at any point in this. That's why the others would have gotten out of the loops much faster. That makes sense. Okay, we don't have the key knife. But we don't need it. We don't get it until level 3. And everything we need for the bomb is on this floor. A sadness! It seems to be guarding the rest of the house from us. It feels strong! Stronger than those we've seen so far. Get ready, everyone! Okay. Though now you guys have me thinking about Psycho-Pass again. Rock. Ooh! Aww. I'm sorry it's not Odil's theme. I hoped everybody would get one, but that isn't this kind of game. Almost everyone in Final Fantasy VI has a theme. Wait, maybe everyone does. Everyone in Octopath Traveler does. That was a rock sign, so paper it is. Well, there's already a lot of music for that in this game. Enough for 2 whole albums. Ooh. I almost put scissors. Oh, right. Ah, we're paper now. Of course. Oh, I know you're very informed on this game. My good gracious. Oh, yeah, you guys got me thinking about Psycho-Pass again. So Psycho-Pass is this anime, right? And it's a detective thing. It's a cyberpunk noir detective thing. And I think you'd all quite like it. Val especially, I think you will like it. Because the main character has this thing where she's like, I'm not smart or good at anything, but also I passed the good citizen test by a wide margin, so I decided to be part of the mental cops Um, and now here I am. I felt like I had to because I was good enough to pass that test. And I could have done anything. And so that's what I did. And then she goes on to, like, do her very best at it and try and be, like, as empathetic as possible to people. This game has good music. I will say, too, this game's music has never gotten grating on me. Like, I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but some games have music that is amazing, but if you listen to it too much, it gets grating on you, and you're like, could you not? This game has never become grating. Go get him, Bunny! Aw. They missed. Ah. No! It's immune. It's still immune. Yeah, there we go. It's rock type. No, it's scissors typed right now. I'm being silly. This should do it. You know what I want? A star necklace. Amazing. We did it! Victory! Alright, let's keep moving. Moving on. Yeah, doesn't it feel safe? Snacks, snacks, snacks. I'll take some chips. Do not make Bonnie sad. Thank you, Snack Leader, for this delicious meal. I already have an eye necklace and a ring. Why not add a star necklace there, too? I should also get a necklace with a dagger on the end. Val, do you want to know a secret? There's a place where I get my ear wraps from. I know what you're thinking. Fier, you don't even have ears. That's true. They're my ear wraps. I give them to Staff to wear. And Staff wears them, and then I play on them. And then Staff goes, could you not? And I go, not what? And they go, can you not hang off that like it's a jungle gym? And I go, who's jungle gym? And then they try to explain what a jungle gym is again. Oh, but I checked it out and it's so expensive. I don't have the money. Oh. They're very well made, though. I will say, the one ear wrap I have from there, that I still have from there, I only lost the back off it a few days ago, and it is amazing. They have never once hurt my ears, and they are made from pewter. So they don't, if you're allergic to cheap nickel, or they're made from pewter and the post is surgical steel. So if you're allergic to nickel or any of the other things that are usually in earrings like that, you don't have to worry. The Pokemon City? Yeah, it's a type of silver. Pewter is a very common crafting material for jewelry and decorations because it's a type of silver that doesn't really tarnish. And it holds up really well once it's heated and quenched and all that. It can sometimes develop a bit of patina. If you have a lot of small fine details, it can develop a patina in the cracks that eventually does turn black and looks really cool. But generally speaking, it doesn't really tarnish so much at all. And it's super useful for making jewelry and stuff, especially like heavier pieces. There's a place called, it used to be called Alchemy 1977, but they call it Alchemy England now. And they do ear wraps and illusion studs and things like that. They probably also have stretchers and things, but I don't want to stretch my like any piercings. So I tend to stick with ear wraps and illusion studs and stuff like that. Because I like them. And that place has always had really amazing pieces that are really nice. They're all handmade as well, which is why they're fairly expensive for earrings. The one that I want right now is called Caesar's Veto. It is 2 halves of a dagger, and if you put it in, it looks like it's stabbing through your ear, and there's a little ruby hanging off the tip of it. And I like that. I want it. I promised staff that I wouldn't hang off of it like a tiny fool. I promised them. And they said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Okay." And I went, "Okay. It would hurt, probably." And they're like, "Yeah, you may be 4 centimeters tall and extremely light, but you're not that light." And I went, "Okay." And then they went, "Speaking of, we've got to weigh you again." And I went, "You'll never take me alive, coppers!" And then I tried to scooch away, but there wasn't a lot of water on the table anymore, so I didn't get to scooch very far before they picked me up. But it's okay, they can't hold me because there's space between their fingers. And it's enough space for my beak to fit, so I can scoot out. They think that I can't, but I can. I'm not very quick at it, of course. Hey, Fier, want a fun fact? Yes. Let's leave. I'm done. Upstairs. Out of disrespect, you open the super duper cool notebook. We found the crying key. Some vials. Ah! I bonked. No, goodbye. We're not dealing with that. It really wants me to deal with it, but we're not. Fire those guys. Is this one... What flavor is this one? Was it paper? Well, we'll see. I didn't look. It's scissors. I heard jewelry talk while I was fighting Kanoxi. Oh yeah, there's a place overseas in England that does pewter ear wraps and illusion studs and stuff. The posts are all surgical steel, so it works out really well. The illusion stud that I'm after right now is Caesar's Veto. It's a dagger. It's a dagger illusion stud, so one half the handle and a bit of the blade go on one side, and the rest of the blade with a little, like, it's not a ruby, but it's just a little red gem dangly bit that dangles off the tip, goes on the other side, and I love it. Those have never once hurt my ears. I'm allergic to cheap nickel. It does that thing where it turns my skin green and makes it itch, and then makes it do other things that are less pleasant than that. And I'm really excited to have some stuff, because I wear a lot of silver jewelry. I almost wish that I wore a lot of gold jewelry. I know what you're thinking. Fier, we never see you in jewelry. I know. Staff doesn't like me to have jewelry in case I think it's gold. A lot of jewelry is also plated, also rhodium plated, which you need to plate nickel before you plate with rhodium. Oh. Hate that. Anyway, Alchemy England makes their pieces by hand still. So they still pour the pewter into molds and do it like in a more old-fashioned way than mass-produced jewelry. So their jewelry is quite expensive, but also I have a tentacle ear wrap that I have had since ThinkGeek was in its heyday. Which, those of you who don't know what ThinkGeek is, it's one of those, like, it's one of those sites like Not Safe for Wallet and stuff like that. It's an aggregate site that aggregated nerdy things. It went out of business years and years and years ago. I think I got that ear wrap like 20 years ago, and the only reason that I'm not wearing it like more is that I lost the back off it, and so I can't fasten it in place. There's also one that's a raven that makes it look like the raven's whispering in your ear. There's also one that is a three-headed snake from the underworld, the Greek underworld. I also want more rings and bracelets. Ooh. I don't know any goldsmiths. Oh. I know one of them. I know one. And I think you know more than one. You know what I want real bad? A dagger. That's understandable. Daggers are cool. I want a crown, but staff will never give me one. How dare they not give me one? It's impolite. I won't do bad and evil things with it. You promise? Of course you will. I would. Yeah! Good work, bunny. Nostalgia curls into a ball. I didn't know it could do that. Legitimately, I just need one more rock attack. Rock attack! Fear, are we gonna try and do the things we get after looping with tears 20 times? You can loop with tears 20 times for something? Oh boy. I just want to walk by this sadness. I don't want to fight. Sorry, Sadnesses, I am busy. That's paper. And therefore incredibly easy to deal with. Also, good news, the ESAT server likes my art. Good! Part of me wants to get piercings so I can make piercings. On the one hand, I recommend it because it's fun. On the other hand, I don't recommend it because it's annoying to take care of. Oddly, for a goldsmith, I have no tattoos or piercings. Ooh. No, you're right. That is odd. A lot of times when I find jewelry makers or like any kind of metalsmith, they always have like a piercing or a tattoo or both. Like literally everyone I know who does anything with metal or smithing or anything like that has at least 2 piercings. And guaranteed that at least one of those piercings is a cartilage piercing. Where it is, who knows? But it's definitely a cartilage piercing somewhere. I'm scared of cartilage piercings. There's nothing wrong with them. I like them on other people, but I'm scared to get things like that for myself because I don't. What if I don't do it right? All I have is cartilage. I don't have bones. You'd pierce my beak and I'd be like, "Blah." What if it hurt my beak? What if I pierced my beak and I was just like, blip, 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 blip? What if I couldn't munch shrimpies anymore? Right, I was doing this. Uh-huh. Okay, moving on. It would be, perhaps, the worst ever. Okay. I wanted the tonics on top of the closet, please. You gently poke her and she pokes you back. Your cheeks feel warm. Ah, we poked Mirabelle. Coin tricks are actually a really fun thing to learn. If you want, I like sleight of hand a lot. I know a lot of obscure magician channels that'll show you how to do coin tricks and card tricks and stuff. Yeah! I'm not very good at them. Now, I will say it's because I don't have hands. And coin tricks and card tricks and so on are for people who have hands. But you also need to practice a lot at them. Like, just an absolute ton. Because, like, what you're doing when you learn coin tricks and card tricks and things is you're basically learning juggling and sleight of hand. Let's not forget the head housemaiden's house. Yeah, we know. Head housemaiden's office, all that. We found the rock key. You wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have, but... So the king is a name that he chose. Maybe that's something you could ask him about. What could that be about? Oh well, we've got something to ask the king.
Body bang.
Level up sleight of hand. I knew a teenager with arthritis because he did card tricks so obsessively. That can happen sometimes. You can hurt yourself trying to learn tricks like that. But if you don't hurt yourself, you get cool tricks like that. Like learning how to roll a coin across your knuckles, which is a cool trick. I can't do it because I don't have hands. I have octopus tentacles, and it's very difficult. I can't even get my tentacles always to line up on on one side with 4 or 5 of them and get them to do that. It's hard. But it is a lot of fun. I'll show you. I can also show you some of the other ones that aren't just card tricks and coin tricks if you want to learn like actual magic. I just use the suckers on one tentacle. That's how I palm things. If I need, like, the way a human palms things is they use the heel of their hand, so that big soft pad of your thumb, you kind of squish that in, and then you kind of squish your pinky finger and your ring finger in a little bit, or you use the space between the pad of your hand, the heel of your hand, and your index finger, but that's harder to do. You just kind of squeeze your hand in a little bit. It's hard to do and make it still look natural, but that's why magicians don't hold their hands straight out. They always have them in that sort of halfway, it looks relaxed, but really they're just holding onto a coin in their hand for dear life. Me when I realized that the ESAT community is so small on TikTok, I follow practically everyone in there. Lol. But I can't do that, so I just use the suckers. It tastes terrible, by the by. Coins taste terrible. So I don't recommend, if you are an octopus trying to learn sleight of hand and magic, I don't recommend using your tentacles about it. I did it, and it does not taste good. Oh, which reminds me to tell all the humans in chat and all the non-octopi, octopi suckers have taste buds. We don't generally taste things with our radula. We taste it with our suckers. So I've licked a lot of things. They're mine now. Anyway, we hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch. Big stretch. Obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We did it. Fear, I just saw the cutest Highland cows. The good cows. We love Highland cows. They're not as cute as you think they are. Yeah, nothing important in there, we know. Key time. Bunk. Did I get all the things I needed from this floor? Secret library. What? What, the gems? Secret passage! But how? How did you... Wow, a secret passage! Nice one. But you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. Isabeau, don't let the wink distract you. Crab, wait! You've already moved on. The key to meaningful change. Wait, is that tonics? Oh, right. We equipped that already. Ah! Secret tunnel? Secret tunnel! Through the mountain? Yeah, speak friend and enter. I was going to ask if we sing that, and I've already missed it. Oh, no! I'm sorry. Also, Pierre, are you trying to get the sus thing or not? I'm not on purpose trying, no. It's just, it'll happen if it happens. I'm focused on getting King Quest right now. So I'm mostly focused on going to visit the king. And be like, bro. Bro, dude, what is your problem? Yo, what's your damage? We never say what's your damage anymore. We should. Oh, it's a cooking book. It's talking about carrots and stuff. What? Let me see. No, that's the carrot method, Bonbon, not carrots. Oh, the carrot method! Siffrin reminded me of it yesterday. That's how I figured out that nice new shield skill. Is that so? You smile awkwardly. Ah, your new shield skill! They show that in this book, too, look! Oh, they do! If Siffrin didn't teach me yesterday, this could have been useful. But I already know it, book. Siffrin taught me, book. And it'll protect us against the king, book. Odile is staring at you. You look away. Maybe you shouldn't have looked at that bookcase. Ah! This book mentions shields that reflect attacks, too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday. I also wish you could figure it out someday. This one's scissors. I think I'm getting Odile. I think I have a lot of weird points already. Like an uncomfortable number of weird points. If Odile is already like, We don't get to say what's your major malfunction. It's fun to say, but it doesn't culturally work, which is a shame. I love, oh my god, major malfunction. Why can't we bring these things back? I want them back. I don't want Talk to the Hand back. I liked it, but I don't want it back. I want what's your damage? And I want major malfunction. And I want there's a bunch of things I want. I want cheese and crackers back. I went, cheese and crackers. I liked that. It was funny. Could be fun for Talk to the Hand with fist bumps going wild for a while. Yeah. I also want, like, oh my god. Or, like, OMG. I want those things back. You guys know the sort of person I am. I want lots of things back. Bang. That's what he gets. Bonked. Ad break. Well, we yap about nothing. Ermiger. We love Ermiger. It's my favorite. Ermiger Goosebumps. I liked Goosebumps. Then I grew up and started reading Fear Street and the Christopher Pike books. Those were fun. And then I grew up even more and I started reading Stephen King. But then I was like, wow, this is just the same book again. Because at a certain point, almost all of Stephen King's book are just the same book, but again. But it's basically printing money, so I understand. Like, bro, I get it. Go off. If you want to print money out of these books, you print money out of these formulaic trash books. What else is there? There's a lot of horror novels I like. Lately, I've been trying to search out horror novels that I wouldn't normally read, based on their descriptions to see if they're any good. Sometimes they're bad, and that's okay. But sometimes they're really good. Silver Nitrate was very, very good, except it kind of falls apart at the end, where, like, the ending is, yeah, you've escaped the horror monsters, but you are both still in bad positions. Like, you have a life to live that's gonna be so much worse because you escaped the horror monsters. But I really liked Silver Nitrate. And let's see. Even though for Silver Nitrate I had to look a couple of things up because it's written by a Mexican author about the Mexican film scene and what happened like to it because of the American film industry. And there's a lot of stuff in there that didn't make a lot of sense to me immediately, so I had to go look it up and be like, this has cultural significance, but I don't know what it is. There's, what else was there? Oh, come on. I only read it a little bit ago. It was like Ghost Ship, but better. I'll have to find the title later. There was, good gravy. Silver Nitrate. There was that Ghost Ship book. There's one more. Oh, I suppose Hell Followed With Us is a book that I would have read anyway. The description, I was just like, this is a book I'm going to read. And it was great. You gotta be mad. Reading that book, you gotta be a little bit mad. But I liked it. I liked it really well. I need to read more horror, but first let me finish the Percy Jackson series. Oh, you'll get horror from that eventually. I have a lot of horror recommendations. If you tell me the kind of thing that you're looking for, like if you tell me the kind of thing you want, and if you tell me the kind of things you don't want. Oh, I was just yapping about horror novels. Silver Nitrate. Another book I forgot the name of. And, Hell Followed With Us, which is a really good one. And was Ermiger. Yeah, Ermiger, Goosebumps. That's how we got to horror novels. I know that picture. I know that sound. I know all of that. Looking for more Magnus-esque stuff, right? Was sound familiar? I win grammar. You did. You did win grammar. It's okay. I thought grammar was AR at the end. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh well. If you're looking for more Magnus-esque stuff, I know a couple of horror authors that you'll want. I'll tell you right now, Strange Manuscript Found in a Copper Cylinder is going to be Magnus-esque. Because that's what I based the DeMille organization on. It's written by the guy. Magnus also has a lot in common with Lovecraft, but not Lovecraft himself, but rather the writers who were stealing, like, into the mythos and being like, this is a good place to be. And August Derleth was like, get out! All of you! None of you are HP! Get out of here! And they were like, but we don't want to. And like, he was definitely like, but you're infesting the place, just like the people in the books. And they were like, yeah, okay, bud, we're gonna just go then, alright. Bye, enjoy. Oh no, let's not get into autocorrect and spelling and such. My autocorrect tries to correct me on all sorts of things that it shouldn't. I turned off autofill. Like, I turned off its automatic corrections because it was gaslighting me into thinking I don't know how to write. Good gravy. Get strong, everybody. Become buff. I know I should be fighting sadnesses, but I am so bored of fighting sadnesses. Not this guy. None of this. Sadnesses can wait. I'm on my way to the king. It's gardening again. It's gardening again. There's a door the other way. Was there a door on that other side or just a sadness? I think it was just a sadness. Ow! I was zooming! I was zooming so good. Siffrin, you are gonna get so strong that you just, like, waltz all over these guys. I'm sure of it. You're gonna, like, one-hit KO these guys, and I'm gonna be like, Oh, I do have Memory of Defeat, but, like, I'm gonna have more than enough of these. Oh, thank goodness. Lovely moving cure. We needed that. No, I was sure there was a key door over here that I needed. Have I been this way? I don't have to fight you. But you are scissors flavored. Never mind, we're fighting you. I've decided it. I'll try and get enough weird points. Oh yeah, this was tears on both sides. It's down, right? Right. Yeah, it's down. There's something over there too, but let's go down first. Get out of the way, sadness. I like that it reminds you. Yeah, I'm leaving. No time. Oh, right, it's a word lock. A word lock we don't know the words to. You still following me, buddy? He is. No! None of these. Goodbye. Oh, where's the password for that door? It's on the third floor in the poem room, which you need to use a crest to access. Oh. So you have to get it on a loop you don't want to fight the king on. Okay. Once you know what you're set, it's just like once you know storage room. Yep, it's the strong sadnesses again. Let's go. I know, right? I said I know, right? Like I'm in the same place as you are. We're not. But the wind outside here is also wild. Oh, Bonnie, you tried. Okay, good. The short-haired one is doing something. I don't want to go outside anymore. Well, sometimes you have to. I keep trying to go outside. Staff doesn't like it. Aquarium staff is like, could you not? And I go, but I would like to. And they go, yeah, I know. And I go, yeah, I want to go back to the sea. And they go, no. And they go, but why not? It killed the other one. It healed itself in the process. That's fine, we'll hit him with all the scissors we got. I don't think the flying debris would like it. Oh, that kind of wind. You gotta be careful of that kind of wind, especially if it's tornado time. I've been told tornado time is a bad time. We don't have them here. More accurately, I suppose, we have water spouts here, but we don't usually get tornadoes. Water spouts are like if tornadoes, but we're the ocean. There we go. I'll get you and your little dog, too. Alright, moving on. Weather said no NATO. But I don't know about them, folks. I understand. Bonnie is the cutest. Carry my ashes with you. Oh, that's a new answer. Carry my ashes with you. Huh. Carry your ashes? Ha! Like, cut your ashes into equal parts like a pizza? We'd each get a part of you. Kind of morbid. But that way we can still have fun. A ghost Siffrin to play pranks on me at all times. I'm not sure about that. You can leave me behind for 2 hours a day. How generous of you. I may have to take you up on that offer then. A personal ghost Sif, huh? Hey, are you done talking? Because it's snacks time, baby! Longer fritters. You'd like the fish head. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. I would like a live Val, but if you ever become in... They say NATO instead of tornado. Amazing. But if you ever become a ghost, yes, you may stay here. Ready? Wait. Yeah, we hear the king. Quit your crying, old man. Ah! Oof. The ghosts of Butlice Pass feels ominous enough. I said ominous. Ominous. I'm trying to say ominous. Brain doesn't work. I got 9 brains. We've been over this before. None of them work. This is the picture camera mirror. You smile at the picture. No almonds. Cashews! Ah! Fine, ma'am. We will harm you. Oh! Almonds do, sort of. They're associated with said poison. But the amount of almonds you would have to eat to be poisoned is absolutely bonkers. Save them. Just like how apple seeds technically contain cyanide. But you would have to, like, have a lot of them. Ah! Just don't eat the core. It's true. Even if you did, you wouldn't die of it. Well, at least you wouldn't die of cyanide poisoning. Crit! We love crits. Now, it's this away, I do believe. Bonk. Do I need anything from in here? No, there's literally nothing in that room over there. This is Mirabelle's room. Make it a bomb. Closet. This is the angry key. Kobu doesn't do crafting like that. Okay, but core tasty. Core, pepper core is tasty. I meant pear. I don't know why I said pepper. That's the door we can't read. Someday we will. Uh-oh, Pac-Man ghost. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I had a core plate go straight between two of my teeth once. Ooh, hate that. Yeah, this one's rock flavored. I remembered. I didn't say swear words back then, but I almost did. Oh, I understand. What does Bonnie mean by a weird, smelly one? We'll never know, because I'm busy going to that place I need to go to get through. We're doing a progression. Whoa! Isn't that the key you found in the classroom? If you didn't pick it up, Siffrin, wouldn't we be super duper stuck right now? Yes! Phew, we got lucky. We sure did. Moving on. A bathroom? Bathroom. Bathroom! Bathroom! You close the bathroom stall door and sit on the dirty floor. You breathe out, slowly. Okay, so, you're trapped in time, and that's not great. But you have goals you can strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends, find out more about the loops, talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you will be fine. Why did you loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? It was naive to not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone and you just accepted it? Who did you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. If only you'd used your brain sooner, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you'd thought about why you got those powers. If you'd looked inside the classroom more attentively. If you'd searched the head housemaiden's office better. If you'd looked closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now? That you'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier. Stupid. But it's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. You'll save everyone, save Vogard, and escape from this loop. You will. Oh, Siffrin, honey, that's not... You exit the bathroom. Siffrin, honey, that's not how we... That's not how... Honey, we need to talk about shame spirals and negative self-talk and how we shouldn't do... Oh. Did you see that? I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost of myself. Why am I hallucinating myself? Ooh, fun! Siffrin has gotten so fast that he's leaving after Images. Yes, like Koro-sensei. Ahead of him. Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the Change God stands before you. Everyone is lost in thought, most likely sending their wishes to the Change God. Join them? Yes. You wish for rest. You found the key knife. Siffrin? Well, what are you holding there? A knife! Did the Change God give it to us? Huh? No, it can't. I think that they did. With it we can... Wah! I'm gonna have a great time voicing the Change God when we do that. What the... That's... Floor 3's entrance? The Change God beamed us there! That's... Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not gonna ask questions. Thank you, Change God, for this boon. Thanks, Change God! Thank you! You and Odile look at each other and shrug. Thank you, Change God, or Expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Thank you? Sharpening stone. Apply to key knife. You take the key knife and sharpening stone, and mumble repeatedly the first thing that comes to mind. Please be sharp. 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 Well, it's sharp now. Woohoo! You got the knife key. You put the knife key in your pocket to equip later. Woohoo! You did it! Now you are the proud owner of a knife key. A knife that can cut anything, especially the king. Yes, you heard that correctly. When the knife key is equipped, your attack will be boosted when fighting against the king. Isn't that grand? One thing though, this weapon isn't like the others. You can only equip it when you make it, which means you'll have to pick up the key knife and sharpen it every time. It's an important item after all. You can't just have it, unless... You got a memory of knife key. You'll always remember this. If you equip this memory and loop back to the king, you will automatically have the knife key equipped. That's it, Stardust. Bye! Oh, yes. That was absolutely a conversation they had at the very beginning of the game. I also forget pronouns regularly. See also Bonnie. Poor thing. I'm just like, yeah, she's great. They, them. They are a swarm of snacks. And someday I'll remember that. It's you. Knife key. Oh, I better actually save this time. You know, I was wondering, like, the king clearly closed this door and put tears in our way, but the locked doors, they... Oh yeah, we thought we could lock the king in. Alright, let's get him. Let's go mess him up. Let's go put him in the ground. Oh yeah, right. We have to fight this sadness first. Let's go with... Let's get the paper hands. Okay. Nice. Big one's now vulnerable to scissors attacks. Good. Oh, Bonnie. Nice! It's extra vulnerable to scissors attacks now. We'll do neutral amounts of damage to... Oh, right. There we go. Okay. It's extra vulnerable to rock attacks. That's fine, it's extra vulnerable to scissors too. There we go. Odil's fine. Bonnie is a kid that would go nuts if they heard breaking the law. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Paper Alpha V. There's so much hair everywhere. Okay, Claude. She's holding something tightly in her fist. It's gonna get me a bomb. Alright, bomb time! You keep the bomb in your pockets. Wouldn't want Bonnie to carry it. What you got there? A bomb! No! Step 1. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Step 2. Hand over Beavis and Butthead shirt. Yes. Probably a Daria shirt, actually. Fiera, can I have a bomb? No. Aquarium staff also doesn't let me have bombs either. Bomb time! Yeah, I know, honey. You're very sad. You'd like malunga fritters. Malunga fritters again. They are quickly losing their shine. You used to eat an entire bowl of them in a heartbeat, giving yourself a tummy ache. Your parents used to gently make fun of you for it, and... Your parents? Your head hurts. Malunga fritters again. They are quickly losing their shine. You bite into one. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Bombs and water don't go well, that's true. Just heard the loudest thunder boom? Hello? It's just saying hi. Who made Zeus mad? Nobody. Probably nobody. On the other hand, thunder bringer through the ringer, show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning wielder, use and yield her, etc. Can't be helped. Sometimes we like to bust out the epic songs that we know. Do we know a lot of them? No. Sorry, I freaked out. It's okay, Mirabelle. Ready. To the king. We've got to chat with this man. You there! Chonky lad! Do you remember? Do you? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! No. That is not how it works, does it? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. I like zoning out for this. Ah! Okay, we hydrate as chat demands. I think this guy makes croissants. Yes, clearly. The knife key glows. You feel more powerful. Your attacks will hit harder against the king. Oh, everybody's. Zone up for this part. Yeah, you've heard this before. Get ready, everyone. The king waits. Ask. The king. So you're using Minecraft?
Body break.
What? Okay. Body break. Oh, and a big stretch. Big stretch. And for body break, twists. Wait. My tummy is very full. I will. My tummy is very full, so maybe I will not do that. Maybe instead I will do a more different thing. Yes, we will do arm circles again because I can. One. Oh, that's my ring light. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So you're using Timecraft? Timecraft? I suppose I am. But if you're using Timecraft, how did you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power that no mere human could have. So how... Ah! Yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own. So, I had some help. Help? Who would?
Oh. Isn't it obvious? The universe would. Ha! Ah! I only had to wish for it. And the universe delivered.
The universe? Who is that? A person? Nah, it's... Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to remember. It's... what's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? You clench your fists. The king sobs.
Oh! Ah! I knew Vogardians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were too. How? How could you have...
Vogardians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Vogard yourself? He isn't, Madame Odiel. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again? So, you're not from Vogard, but you still want to freeze it in time? Where do you call home, then? The king flinches. He does not answer. You shake your head and breathe out. An article about the king somewhere. If Mirabelle remembers it, you might have seen it somewhere too. Could it be somewhere in the house? Why call yourself king? A little bit of yapping? Potentially. So why call yourself king?
Oh, I have decided my will is more than just the will of Vogard. Vogard doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Vogard, such a person can only be called a king.
So you know. You know that what you're doing is wrong. That no one wants to be frozen in time.
Against the will of the people. Yes, against the will of the universe. No, it is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Vogard to stay like this. Forever. Forever. Forever.
Isn't he weak to scissors? He's definitely weak to scissors. Oh, he's weak to paper. Very well. Oh no! I forgot to do something extremely important. He's the king, so he has no weaknesses. Oh, he does have some weaknesses.
Oh. Oh. It is time, saviors.
Okay, you see a vision of the future. We didn't die. We survived it. Everyone okay?
Oh. Oh. You're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then.
Okie dokie. Bonnie, you're doing your best, honey. Nice. Let's start building that combo counter again. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I need to go to bed at a real hour tonight. Because otherwise I will be extremely tired. I know. The king makes it all stop. It didn't work out. Zone out for this part. Nah.
Oh. Oh.
The king cries and cries and cries. Tears appear to protect the king.
Why? Why won't you understand? Why won't you understand?
Crying still, huh? Glad you're expressing your emotions and everything. Very healthy, but learn to read the room. Stop crying! Stop crying! Just stop crying! You can't! You hurt so many people! People who won't ever move again unless we beat you! Vogard, my village, my sister, they're all frozen in time because of you! You don't have the right to cry! The king doesn't answer. We need to cast that shield again. Mirabelle, I really needed to be your turn. Ah! Unfortunate. There we go. Yo. Where is... There we go. Come on, is fence up? Aw, come on, man. He's at about half, I'd say. Nice. Bomb time. Bomb time!
What the?
Ooh, Rocket League! Rocket League's a fun time, I'm sure. Crab, yeah! Yes! Take that, king! Oh, that felt satisfying. The king's dialogue washes over you. Zone out for this part? Nah, concentrate.
Oh. Oh. Please. Please, all of you. Tell me. Why are you all fighting against me?
Really? You dare ask that question?
But don't you see it? Don't you want it? The perfect ending? Right now, you're fighting me, a being close to divinity. The universe itself follows my will. And yet, you are all facing me without fear. You are all so powerful, so united, and I can see it. Oh, you're all so stunningly, so wholeheartedly happy.
Huh? What?
What are you? What kind of stupid? That's why you should all understand. Even now, don't you agree? Don't you want it? Look at you all. You're all so powerful. You managed to get this far. Don't you want to be immortalized right now as winners? Don't you want it all to end like this?
You know this is all just a way to make you all stop fighting, but... Do we still have the shield up on everybody? Yeah, alright, good. There we go. Bunny! Aw, I was hoping she'd hit him enough to get him. King waits. No, wait, I wasn't thinking. No! I don't have the shield up. I mistimed it. King, what am I supposed to remember? Bright One, as you lay there dying, what do you see? Nothing. The ceiling. You hear Isabeau laugh tiredly. Hearing it, you laugh too. Oh. Oh. So, even death will not bring it back. I knew this. I knew this, and yet. Oh. The king strikes. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with... We'll slip on a banana peel. If we need to warp back to the king. You're back. You remember Mirabelle's face. Even faced with her own end, she was looking straight at the king. Unbroken, even then. The king must hate that every time. Back to it. I am gonna remember to equip a memory of the knife key. We have some nice new things to do. But that is it for tonight, chat. Boop. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Woo! For those of you with me over on Twitch, we are going on an adventure. For those of you who are not with me over on Twitch, we are going on a more different place. Moonbeam, someday if you ever invent raids, we will do that. We will take all of you somewhere, and I will take all of the Twitch... I will do the thing, you know? You know what I mean. Let's see who we got to go visit. Ooh, Esme's playing Undertale. Who else? Yeah, I started at 8. Which is 3 hours ago from now. It's 11 o'clock right now. Yeah, let's go visit Esme. Whoa. I'm telling you right now, headphones warning. Esme's fighting Floey, I do believe. Alright. That is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Doing something. It may not be writing tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, that's it. Let's go.